So they keep shocking my right eye. I can do this. I can put my hand out here, and I can feel electrical shocks hitting my hand. You can visibly notice that my eye is a lot redder than this one. So it's a lot more irritated and it's tearing up, whereas this one isn't. Like when we're trying to do the thing when we gave you pink eye, when you get fucking with your eye, and we kept making you fuck with your eye when you're at your house. We keep recreating things. We're making him relive trauma. No one's and dad and your Carrie, you're not putting money in his account so you can get the fuck out of here. It's gonna cost you your son's life. So I can put my hand up here. I can feel electrical shocks. I put it down and I feel electrical shocks hitting my fucking eye. It's like now my eye doesn't feel electrical shocks. Now it does feel electrical shocks. I can feel strong electrical shocks hitting my hand right now. And here. So now I don't feel them on my eye. Oh, you're like, ooh, like it matters. Like, sick of this shit. They go, we have 3 beams hitting your eye. Now we have 2. Now we have 3. So I feel strong electrical shocks. Yeah, now I feel shocks over here, but it's hard enough. They're just tracking my hand. So. And they're still fucking hitting it. They've been doing that on and off like since yesterday. And they're still buzzing my motherfucking feet and other parts of my body. They're still crushing my back. So like when I do these videos, and when it's like, when I say, oh, they're doing this, a lot of times I'm leaving out the fact that they're like almost 24/7, they're buzzing my motherfucking feet. And they're hurting other areas of my body. But like if I start listing them, and they start doing like the demo mode, and they start going through like all the different parts of the body, and then it's like the whole thing, even though it's almost the whole thing anyway. Now they're buzzing my motherfucking dick. I can put my hand down here, and I can feel vibrations hitting my hand and no longer my dick. Now they're hitting my balls. Now they're moving down. And they're going, is that a sexual touch? They're like, I'm caressing your balls with an electrolaser. What are you going to do about it, Kip? Your dad like doesn't think sexual assault is a big deal. He doesn't think physical assault is a big deal. No one believes you. No one ever will believe you. This is what they're saying to me. So, Dad, put money into my fucking PayPal account so I can get the fuck out of here with my dog. Put money into my fucking PayPal account so I can get out of here. You have left me trapped in a place with no option of escape other than self-help, including suicide. I don't want to resort to self-help. It is very insulting when I have refused to resort to self-help that you, along with them, push me to suicide or other avenues of self-help That is so fucking insulting. You're handling this in the worst way possible. If you even believe me. If you don't believe me, you're still handling this in the worst way possible. You have not once said, what if Kip is telling the truth? I'm not schizophrenic. I'm on a man-made schizophrenic radio station with the technology that's been around for over 50 years called VoiceToSkull, which I'm demonstrating right now because the words that are coming in my mouth are being said by a terrorist or a gangstalker who's saying these words through my mouth right now. You think that like Kip switches to like the third person because he's a crazy person? Kip never talks about himself in the third person. He's not choosing to talk about himself in the third person now. He's just choosing to open his mouth and let the words come out of his mouth that we say to him. Carrie, you won't spend less than 10 seconds to save your son's life. You have actively, willfully, purposefully, intentionally, consciously, knowingly given your son false hope and pushed him to suicide. The Beanie Weenie can was false hope. Did you know that we can subliminally suggest to people to like pick up items in a grocery store? There's one little tiny can of Beanie Weenies. Why would Robin give him one little tiny can of Beanie Weenies? Like why not? Like why just one? Was that like a reference to you when you see Beanie Weenies? What the fuck are you doing? You're giving them false hope with the shittier timeline comment. It doesn't take that long. And in any case, you are not taking into account the safety of your son. And I know that that's fucking like an asinine thing to say, being the terrorist, like speaking through Kip's mouth. But I'm sick of this too, but I'm not sick of it. But I'm not going to stop doing this because it's like, what the fuck are you doing? We're making fools of you. We're making fools of you and you're making fools of us. You're making just as much of an ass of yourselves as we are of us. Blah, 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 whatever. That's so clever. Like, Dad, put money into my fucking PayPal account, or you are making a public official statement still that you still want me to kill myself and that you want the worst for me. That is a fact. And that really goes for anyone. And like, you would get paid back if you needed to, I just need enough to get on a plane and get the fuck out of here. Preferably enough to get on multiple, like a multi-hop thing, or on a plane, really preferably on a plane that no one else can get on and follow me on, like they have done before. Once again, Dad, if you do not put money into my PayPal account, you are still making a factual, official, public statement that you want me to kill myself immediately, that you want the worst for me, and that you want me to die hopeless, lonely, and in pain, which you pushed me into a deeper abyss of anyway. You stupid fucking bitch. You are a horrible, disgusting human being.